What's up, my darling MVPs, and how you all doing? Welcome back to Sail with Mimiciously Mimi, where you get a gist. I see they do waiting. I see they hurt. Of course, you know there is no sleeping on a bicycle on this channel. If you snooze, you do what? You lose. Are you here to subscribe to this channel? Or are you still sitting on a fat, long thing? Kindly pause right there, subscribe, and make sure you turn on the notification bell. If not, tell me, how do you want to get the gist brewing from the cooking pot? Like, how do you want to get the gist? I see they hurt. So, guys, talking about the gist, I see they hurt. Yesterday was raining Robertson spice. It was giving, if you are not there, you are not among. You get the point? Also, I remember I shared some videos of Liema yesterday. That is the Siema together. You know, I don't know if some of you all have seen it. If you've not seen it, it has part 1 and 2. It is sitting pretty on this particular channel. I say the hearts. So yeah, Liema was being asked to, you know, by her, what was it called, by her fans on that live, that are you going for Robertson? Are you going for Robertson event? Blah 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 blah. And Liema revealed that she is not going. She ain't going. You know, so because she has something else she was doing. We're still going to talk about that later. You know. So the people who went, it was giving everything in between. You know, we had see the likes of Z, Chwenzer, Makehkeh, that is Makehkeh, and then who again? Lawrence, that is the host with the most. You know, meanwhile, this event, what was it called? Robertson event actually says some kind of browse. Okay, so we're gonna be seeing those one after the other, but first off, I'm gonna be starting with that of Mich. So you all know how Mitch does his own thing now. Going for this event, Mitch revealed and said, top of the morning, let's get the bag. Yep, walk. One person, you would go to his page and you would see, you know, walk is Mitch. Gig 1 of 8, more to go down. Let's go. You know, so he was lamenting about his gig, you know, trying to let people know it's Robinson Spice Day, you know. And then, so people were like, this dude is really bragging, oh. You know, they were like, Mitch, you too, they booga, waiting they sub. In my mind, I'm like, hello. He needs to booga because if he did not booga on his own TL, where else should he? Not like he came to Mimiciously Mimi world to write it, neither did he come to your own world to write it. He's doing all of that on his timeline. You get the point? And then, you know, some of those naysayers who always think because of people do not have a huge fan base, you know, or because of, people do not really have fan base that are always there, and they think those people do not amount to something good. He has to do that because of you guys, because he'd be like, you people think it's all about fan base. Oh yeah, this is me packing the gigs. Where are your faves? You know, he had to rub it all on your faces and say he is really doing well and it's not all about, you know, the fan base thing. It's not all about the multitude that are behind you. You know, that is what it is really giving at this point. So let him breathe. Okay, you just have to let him breathe. He has the right to do it. So far, he's not coming to anybody's TL to do it. So whilst he posted this year, you know, people who were hyping him, people who said, oh, this dude is actually, you know, doing well post-show and everything in between, they were just hyping him on his comment section. Meanwhile, amongst people who actually said something on his comments was Thabang Mazubuko. He said, shorty, there must be a break. Can't let that spice go to waste. And then Tones be like, get in, my boy. Forget it. This dude deserved the hype. I mean, Mitch Mazbuko, he deserved the hype. And this is me seeing Mitch and Tabang having a sweet bant for the very first time. I'm like, yo, I really love this because, you know, because people has this notion about them being siblings and all of that. And to me, it just went to my head. I'm like, I would love to see these two together. So seeing the sweet bant from them, I was just, you know, blushing. He also replied to Thabang and said, for the first time, let's not argue. You break and I eat. All right. Be a good little brother, fetch the wood. I'm like, When Mitch said this, I'm like, Mitch, Thabang might be your little brother, but he is your older brother in the biggest industry. You got the point, because he was there before you, baby. You get? And meanwhile, you know, what they're trying to talk about is he should use the spices to cook. That's what Thabang was saying. And then Mitch be like, you are my younger brother. You should be the one to prepare the food for me while I eat. So go and lit up the fire. You get the point? So they were just doing a sweet band. That one sweet me especially. Hence, I'm bringing it here. Yeah. And then let's see some other comments. This person said, congratulations, my boy. Work, work, work. True. Mitch is all about the work. King is here. God is good. They were just hyping him while the naysayers are busy doing their own. And then there was this thingy somebody said, Habamana, what's happening here? I swear this is no Mitch style. And Mitch said, this got us accepted for a acting role audition. It was a throwback of a video he made, and people were reacting to this video. They were like, Mitch, what were you doing here? All those kind of talk. And he said this particular video out there got him a movie role. And that's one thing about life. Sell yourself out there, especially in a world where we believe everything happens in the social space. You sell yourself. Even me that is talking to you guys, because of the things I display on my status, on my Facebook and everything, got me a role too. I had to act on my birthday. I think it was last 2 years, Yeah. So it actually helps. You might be doing your thingy. You don't know who is watching, So that is one thing about life. Do not even wait for the result immediately. When it will start paying, you will be so shocked. Okay. Going back to the Robertson challenge and whatever, Trenza posted also and said, celebrating 100 years of Robertson today. Meanwhile, I was expecting to see Mpumi there, but I did not see her. Is it that she was there and I do not know? Any which ways, Makehkeh said, I am flying towards you. Those are Makehkeh words. I am flying, He said he was flying towards you this morning. Can you guess where I am going? That was when he was on his way to the event, And then people seeing Makehkeh catching a flight and not feeling sad. My faith, Kekeleza once said, I never took a flight. Today, he is taking his first flight. Please guess where he is going. The fans were so happy. They were jubilating. One thing about these fans, they just want to see their fans make their fave make move. Any little move, they would hype it to the very end. And that's one thing I love about all this stanship. It is sweet to see that. So Makehkeh fans were actually, hyping him. He reviewed that he arrived safely. He met up with Mr. Lawrence, just like Z also met up with him too. Meanwhile, this Robertson event is giving different location. It is giving Makehkeh and Z was in the same location. It is giving Mich is in a different location. I don't know if I'm the only one who observed it though, but that is what it is actually giving. Meanwhile, talking about Z, of course, you all already know that Z was also at that event. And yes, this is Z looking so pretty. We've gotten used to Z on wigs. That's why when we saw the braid on her, we'd be like, yo, but it was also nice on her. But guess what? Netizens be like, what is this? Baby girl, this is not good on you. You see the way they come for Liema with those her funny wigs. This is the way they were coming for Z. But at the same time, like, what is happening? As you can see, this person said, Nishio Akugeli. Like, they were saying some funny things about her. The braid that is not fine on her, that she does not look good with braids and all of that. Okay, if you ask me, Mimi, if I'm to choose Z between braid and wig, I would choose wig. Because wig suits her more. But that does not mean she is not fine on braid. I don't know if you guys get me. So trying to make it look like, without weave on, she should not be braiding her hair. People were just going funny on the social space, while baby girl was busy having fun. Yesterday, they were busy dragging her for her hair. What kind of hair is this one? It does not fit her head size. Look at the way her head is. I'm like, hey. For somebody living her life, that means you have to judge her from head to toe. People cannot do what they really want again. The same way they are dragging Liema. I just told you guys they were dragging Liema for copying Z for the wig she had on. Fans are going funny. They are flying. They are papazzing unnecessarily in Makehkeh's voice. Like, some things these fans do, you be like, is this for real? But we are in the street already. We move. Regardless, you get the point. Z is a pretty babe and nobody can stain her white, and that's on per. All right, coming from Z, my cardiac organ. Cakes was telling Fly SA Fair that he has been waiting for his R10 ticket. I think Z won it too. I am so happy for you, babies. I am happy that you are flying. Shame. Why I love Zinti Z. That's the tag they use for Z. I mean the Z fans. And now talking about Z and Makehkeh. This is actually funny. When it comes to shipping, if you know me very well, it's a funny thing to me. But let me read this before I have to say whatever I want to say. But maybe you guys haven't been aware, but Z and Makehkeh has this unique connection. This ship would have slept, would have been the most interesting power couple. Guys, I told you guys something the other time. I said, if there is one thing people know how to do is to ship. I told you guys that all of these housemates have ship for them. It's just that they have not come out to limelight for people to start shipping them. I said if young papi comes out with who will I use for example, Mpumi tomorrow, they will say, oh, this is the sheep I've been craving for. There is no housemate you mix together that does not have their sheep already. How the shippers do this, I do not know. So because of Makehkeh and Z went for this event together, they now remember that, oh, they would have been good as sheep together. Guys, see what you do to these housemates. All right, let me say this from Boity. Makehkeh for Yolanda, Papi for Z, Sinaye for Zanti. Who is Zanti? True, and Makehkeh is one of Z's biggest cheerleader. This person said, love this. I said it and I was chewed and thrown outside. You said what? That the two of them are good for a sheep. That is what you say. Like, you guys will just, have to divide this housemate and give them each part so that you ship each part. Maybe you ship one hand with this person's hand, ship the other one like that, like that, like that. Any which ways, guys, I'm still talking about Z. The Z fans, I don't know, they actually went in an emotional mood. You know when you've actually gone through a lot being a stan, right? And then you now go back memory lane to start thinking about how far you guys have gone. So yesterday being Thursday, that is, Thursdays are Throwback Thursday, that is TBT. So the Z fans actually went emotional on how far they have gone. Truly, they have really gone through a lot. Easy. All right, let's read it from Kiki. Said, it is serious business when she has to travel with her ankle. That was when they realized that Z was going for the events, But thank God she's actually fine now. Her ankle, I think, is better now. So talking about the emotional state, let me start this from Nampua. No fan base this season has been through what Dominators went through. My babe pulled the most resilient people. I mean it. I am talking real humans, flesh and blood, that will go the distance for their babe. No fake zone here. Just love and unshakable support. I don't know why I am emotional. Oh, baby, you're just in that mood. Okay, she also said, I woke up this morning feeling so proud of this babe. That is Zintize. Okay, journey to 400k followers. It feels like a dream, yo. For a show that didn't even pull a lot of Nigerian viewership. It can only be God. Zintu, your grace is loud. I am so excited for you, babe. And truly, Nigerians are just like the key holders, because any show you see Nigerians watching is going to just go wide range, like it's going to go far. And truly, the Nigerians, people like us who watch it was illegally, because they don't allow us to watch them. There are reasons till today, I don't understand why, but I think I do. But I think they should work on that part. And that part is that because of some of the things they promote there is not acceptable in Nigeria, just like the rainbow, whatever culture is not accepted here. Yeah. So any which ways, guys, the Zintizi fans were just hyping her plenty hype, thinking of how far they have come and where they are right now, and they feel like Z is among the housemates that bagged one of the best fan base. And I do not think there is a lie in it. Anyway, guys, I'm going to be dropping my voice right here and now to see you guys later. Thank you so much for always sailing with me. Bye for now, babies.